Welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel. I'm Michael, and this is our first episode of Full Size Fridays. Okay, yeah, I get it. That is an extremely corny name, and it's not something we're actually going to use on here. It's just a pun on our Miniatures Mondays. But we are going to have regular content on regular upload days. So this is something that I used to do back when I started the channel, the first few years of it. Last year kind of fell apart. Just with moving and all that stuff, ended up not being able to really do a lot of the car things that I normally do. Therefore, I didn't really have any content to upload. And those of you that have followed me know that I try not to do any kind of filler. It's all killer, no filler here. And yeah, if we didn't have an event or we didn't have a car thing going on, there wasn't anything to talk about. There wasn't a video to make. And that still holds true to this day, but we definitely have projects that we're doing and things like that. And what I want to do and kind of get back to is on Mondays, we are going to be doing the miniatures as usual. So we'll be reviewing, any kind of new or, additions to the collection or things that I found, or things, slot cars, stuff like that. So all of the model cars, slot cars, diecast cars, anything that is miniature car stuff will be on those Monday episodes like usual. And then on Fridays, we're going to do an upload on the big cars, on the full size ones. So if you're here for the minis and you don't want the full size stuff, totally cool. We'll see you on Mondays. If you're here for the real cars and the racing and the action, we'll see you on Fridays and miss you on Mondays. But there's a surprising amount of overlap between both. One of the things I'm in is the SCCA members that collect toy cars. Because guess what? There's a lot of us. If we like big cars, we typically like little cars too. And if you like little cars, you typically like big cars too. And yeah, so there's a lot of overlap. So definitely those of you that are here for both are, you found the right channel. And as for this first episode, this first week, we are on Dragon Slayer, our 944 S2 project, and we're still messing with fuel lines. What happened is we had an original fuel line that swelled, and so we had to get replacements, and we got the stainless steel braided from Lindsay Racing. So yeah, this is what we were dealing with, and obviously you don't want that to burst in your engine bay and spray fuel everywhere and cause a fire. So we did replace it, and we still have to do the other front one and the two back ones. The issue that we've run into is we have the sleeves for the fuel lines. This is a heat sleeve protective piece, and you obviously want to run them on the, anyways, you definitely want to run them on the back fuel lines because they do go over the exhaust manifold headers, and you want to keep the heat down on them. You don't necessarily need them on the front. Now, what happened was we had originally ordered these in black. Lindsay Racing was unable to provide them in black, so they provided them in the silver with the sleeve. But let me show you what happened. As you can see, this loosey-goosey sleeve right here, as soon as you open the hood on this very nice engine bay, just looks really kind of dumb. So we're trying to decide whether or not we're going to actually take the sleeves off for the fronts or get the metal tabs to hold them down on the edges. I'm leaning toward taking these off on the front and then only having them on the back and putting the tabs on the back. Is part of the problem is the curvature here. Like this looks bad too. Back here, the lines are a little straighter. And of course, while we're down there digging in the engine bay, I do have my new voltage regulator unit to put on the alternator to see if we can't fix our low charging issues. So we'll be doing a lot of that work this weekend and putting together a video so that next Friday, you'll be seeing actual working on the big car action for the first time in a long time here on the Plays with Cars YouTube channel. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, everybody. We will be seeing you on Monday for Miniatures Mondays and on Friday for an update on everything that happened to Dragon Slayer. So until next time, take care.